actually held you back in life, or held you back from doing something? Put your hands up. Wow, thank you. Thank you. You know what? That is hard. That is hard to admit. Thank you for acknowledging that. Anyways, as Karen said, my name is Jaime Ward, and I am a national level boxer. I'm now professional, and I am just absolutely honored to be here to talk to you. I've lived a really interesting life, I guess, but not that different from all of you. I've had my struggles, I've had my ups and downs, but about 8 years ago, I discovered a sport that was absolutely life-changing. And the biggest thing that I learned was the 3 keys to turning your fear into power. And that's what I want to talk to you ladies about today. Right now, I am living an absolutely amazing life. I have friends and family who love me, who inspire me, and just support me. They're absolutely amazing. I have ridiculous amounts of energy, and I put it into everything that I do. Isn't that obvious, really? I didn't even meet people. That's how much energy I have. But I do. I have this wonderful life. But it wasn't always like that. I, as a teenager, was extremely introverted. I was very creative, as Carolyn says. Thank you very much. And I was a real old soul, and young people just didn't get that. I was really, really ridiculed in high school, and I didn't have a lot of friends. I was definitely a loner. And I was horrible at sports. I sucked at sports. Like, seriously, even today, if you stuck me on a soccer field and was like, all right, you're playing for your life, yeah, I'd be dead. That would be it. Team sports, no way, not gonna happen. I also, as an adult, had a really, really hard time finding my own identity. I struggled with who I was, and I struggled in my relationships, especially my romantic relationships. I was in a very, very abusive marriage. Boxing really helped with that, by the way. And I'm actually going through a divorce, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But it was a major struggle for me. 7 years ago, I stumbled into this sport of boxing, and like I said, it was absolutely life-changing. It gave me the power and the confidence to figure out who I was and to make me this absolutely strong person. It basically gave me a drive to live my life for myself. And that would be the first key to turning your fear into power. It would be drive. Now, what is drive? What is drive? Drive is the passion, it's the fire, it's the inspiration that you get from something, anything, whether it be your kids, whether it be, going for a run, whether it be climbing to the ring and boxing. That is what you draw from it. It's that power that you draw from it. It's that passion that you have for it, so you want to continue pushing forward. Now I'm wishing I had my notes. Drive, when I started boxing, I lived in Alberta. I lived in Calgary, as Carolyn said, and I was always really athletic. And when I moved to Alberta, I hopped into a boxing gym just to stay fit. And I fell absolutely in love with it. It was so different, so just out of the ordinary, out of my comfort zone. And it was such a challenge to the point where it was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. I have to do this every day because I am getting so much from it. And it just created that absolutely amazing drive. It helped, that drive just helped me center all my energy and put this incredible focus on myself and who I needed to be and what I needed to be as a person. And that brings us to the second key to turning fear into power, which would be focus. Now, boxing's a really interesting sport because it's extremely chaotic. And I know you guys are all sitting there and you're going like, look at this woman, I can't believe she's a boxer, I can't believe she gets in there and, you know, she's hitting people. And God, that's really violent. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. It's really interesting, you know, as a boxer, you climb into the ring, and I'm just going to paint a picture for you. You climb into the ring, and there's only two people in there. And you are surrounded by people, by coaches and referees. Keep it down back there. Oh my God. Like that. You're surrounded by people just making noise, screaming, yelling. The entire sport is chaotic. But you are so focused. It is so quiet in your mind. When that bell rings, boom. It is me. It is all about me and the job that I have to do. And it's so empowering. You know, when you are focused, when you're that focused, it completely cancels out fear. You don't even notice it. You don't even notice it. When you have a goal, when you have a job to get done, you don't even know it's there. It's incredible. It is incredible. I was telling you about my marriage and how I'm going through a divorce. I filed for divorce, and it's not been a pretty divorce, and was going through it while I was training to go to nationals to represent Canada. Talk about crazy. Oh my gosh. But boxing, this sport, this activity, was honestly my salvation. I could get up in the morning and you know, deal with the crazy phone calls from my ex-husband. I could deal with our mediator, knowing that I had a job to do. I was going to go to practice, I was going to go to nationals, and I was going to get in that ring, and I was going to totally kick ass. Can I say that? All right. And you know what? It did. It got me through it. I was able to face anything because I had that focus. It got me through it. It got me through it alive. And it got me through it as a stronger person. And it's so amazing when you can have that focus and you can take all those chaotic, crazy parts of your life and turn it and harness it into energy, which would bring us to the final and probably the most important key to turning fear into power: energy. I wake up every morning and I am just on fire. Like on freaking fire. Ready to conquer the world. I don't care what it throws at me. You know? I've got so much energy, I don't even understand the concept of the word failure. Seriously, I've eliminated it from my vocabulary. It is so cool. Woo! And the awesome thing about having so much great energy is not only are you happy, but it eliminates fear completely. Think about when you are so energetic, even if it's when you were a kid. Were you scared? Were you even thinking about being scared? No, I'm serious, I'm asking you, come on. Were you scared? No way. Did you have fears? No, you were so hyped up on being energetic and enjoying it and pulling from it and being like, oh my God, this is me. Fear didn't even cross your mind. And you know, that's what this does. That's what having an activity, having a sport, having something that can define who you are. That's what it does. It gives you the energy to stand up and say, this is who I am. And it's going to let me be this person, and I don't care what anyone says. I'm freaking awesome. So I really today want to encourage all all of you women to, reflect on what you did today and put yourself out there. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. Because I guarantee you, when I started boxing, it was way out of my comfort zone. I don't like hitting people. I'm not a violent person. I'm a lovely, delightful person. And I do not like getting hit. Look at this face. I don't like getting hit. So take yourself out of that comfort zone. Find something that gives you the drive, gives you the energy, gives you the focus, so you can discover who you are and you can face your fears and totally conquer them. Because I guarantee you, it will work. I want to thank you guys so much for being here and for listening to me talk. I have a couple of asks. Right now, I am looking for some really big partners to be part of my team and help me reach out and achieve my goals. So if any of you have any fabulous connections that you could point my way, who would be interested in a possible sponsorship, being part of my team, connect with me, give me your card. Or even if you know someone, go through your Rolodex. I would be more than willing to just reach out and talk to you. And my second ask, if you guys have a smartphone or your BlackBerry, pull it out right now. Pull it out and go to your Facebook page. Come on, pull it out. I don't know mine on me. Pull it out.
You're all liars.
Or write it down. Get your pens out. Write it down. And go to Facebook and go to Boxer Jaime, Jaime Ward, and go like my page. Follow me, keep up with me, because I want to follow you. I'm interested in what you guys have to say, and I want to keep reaching out to you guys. So again, thank you so much for letting me be here and letting me talk to you.